こんにちは。今日は皆さんからの質問とコメントにお答えします。Today I'm going to answer some of your comments and questions from our viewers. The first question. Adam-san asked, Could you please teach me some adverbs? I'm looking forward to the series. コメントありがとうございます。そうですね。Adverbs are great because they allow you to talk about different degrees of how things are. So, for example, you can say this soup is a little tasty or it's really good. そうですね。Different degrees. So, these are some of the common adverbs you can use in Japanese. The first one is sukoshi. Sukoshi. Sukoshi means a little bit. はい。So, 少し辛いです means it's a little spicy. 少し。A synonym ですね。The same meaning but a little bit more casual would be ちょっと。ちょっと。ちょっと辛いです。and 少し辛いです。They both mean this is a little spicy. はい。ちょっと辛いです。But ちょっと is a little bit more casual. Now, the next one is まあまあ。maamaa means so-so. It's not great, but it's okay. Maamaa. So if somebody asked you, how was the movie? How was the party? You can say, maamaa. Maamaa よかった。It was okay. Maamaa よかった。はい。Make sure to elongate the vowel. Not mama, but maamaa. Maamaa よかった。はい。Now, the next one is kekkou. Kekkou means a little more than you had originally expected. So you can say, 結構面白かった。結構面白かった。面白かった means interesting. So it was a little more interesting than I had expected. そうですね。結構面白かった。結構面白かった。If you want to say it's super good or super interesting, すごく、すごく、はい、is similar to that. So, すごく美味しい means it's so good, it's so tasty. すごく美味しい。You can also use めちゃくちゃ which is sort of slang term. So, a lot of young people use this. めちゃくちゃ美味しい。めちゃくちゃ美味しい。Let's say if you want to say that the movie Ring is totally scary, it's really scary, you can say リングはめちゃくちゃ怖い。リングはめちゃくちゃ怖いです。そうですね。はい。The last one, this is also a little bit of a slang. 死ぬほど死ぬほどはい。This is a bit funny. It means that to the extent that I die. そうですね。So, if you're so tired that you feel like you're gonna just drop dead, you can say 死ぬほど疲れた。死ぬほど疲れた。そうですね。So these are some of the adverbs that you can try using to talk about different degrees of how things are and how you feel. So the next question is from Taboo Master Watcher who said, Oh, I thought hi is used in any case. そうですね。Hi is very often used and very convenient. As you could see in one of our previous videos on politeness, hi and a are both polite. So very often you can use them interchangeably. When you can use hi, most likely you can use a as well. But the general consensus is that hi is the most formal, and then we have a, which is in between, and then we have which is casual. By the way, when you use the casual yes, like yep, kind of like that in English, you can say そうですね。So if somebody said, so ready to go? You can say, usually with a nod. はい。Koi Sin-san said, I originally thought that A is used in casual conversation because in many Japanese drama series, I watched friends talking to each other using A a lot. そうですね。A can mean different things depending on the intonation. So the A, which means yes, is A. It's pronounced like A. Sort of flat and sort of falling intonation. A. That means yes. When you're surprised, you say, えー like that. はい、with a very surprised look on your face. So definitely what you're saying, your facial expression, and your body language, はい、they all should match. So, Are you serious? そうですね。はい。So that means that you're surprised. はい。Also, about the はい and if you're in school and your teacher asks you, Did you bring your homework? 宿題を持ってきましたか? Your response should be はい、持ってきました。はい。そうですね。Yes, I brought it. はい。rather than ですね。In schools, はい。oftentimes, students are encouraged to say はい。じゃあ、次の質問ですね。Next question. はい。Ali Marie san and a couple of others asked about the expression よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いします is one of the hardest expressions because there's just no way you can translate that into one English sentence. There are many, many different ways you can use よろしくお願いします in many different situations. So, for example, one of the ways, very typical ways that you use よろしくお願いします is when you just met someone for the first time. So, you just met this person and you give them your name and you say よろしくお願いします. In that particular context, it means nice to meet you. I am, for example, Kurahara. Nice to meet you. よろしくお願いします. A lot of people actually confuse よろしくお願いします and はじめまして which also means nice to meet you. But there is a difference between はじめまして and よろしくお願いします. はじめまして is used just one time. It's a one-time only expression you use when you meet someone for the very first time. So you can't use that again and again with the same person. はい。So はじめまして nice to meet you. But よろしくお願いします can be used a million different times over the そうですね like a week or a day. はい。So please don't confuse はじめまして and よろしくお願いします. So when you just met someone and say よろしくお願いします once again it means nice to meet you, or it can also mean let's be friends, or it can mean let's get along, I'm looking forward to getting to know you. そうですね all of these different meanings are sort of implied by よろしくお願いします。はい。Another situation where you say よろしくお願いします is when you have to make a request, when you need to ask somebody to do something. So, for example, if you want to ask somebody to email you by Friday, you can say 金曜日までにメールをしてください。よろしくお願いします。そうですね。金曜日までにメールをください。よろしくお願いします。Please email me by Friday. Thank you in advance. So, in that case, you are making a very polite request, but also thanking them. はい。for their attention and also thanking them in advance. So, よろしくお願いします can be used to mean thank you. はい。You can also use よろしくお願いします when you're going to be in someone's care. So let's say if you are going to study abroad in Japan and you're meeting your host family for the first time. You introduce yourself and you say よろしくお願いします. And of course it can mean, once again, nice to meet you. But in that particular context, it also shows that you're showing appreciation for the fact that they will be taking good care of you. So you're saying, I'll be in your care. Please treat me well. Happy to meet you. So ですね all of these different meanings are included when you say よろしくお願いします in that context. Now, very often when you're writing an email or a letter, at the very end of your letter, you say よろしくお願いします as sort of like a closing statement. So this one is actually rather easy to translate into English. It's very similar to when you say best regards or all the best or sincerely or something like that to finish your email. はい、よろしくお願いします。はい。And one more thing, there are actually many, many more situations, but I'm just talking about several major ones. はい。The next one is when you're about to start something, when you're about to get started on, let's say, a project at work, or even when you're about to start playing a game. So let's say if you are participating in a chess contest, chess competition. So you're sitting across from your competitor and you're about to get started and you say, よろしくお願いします. In that case, you're not just saying, nice to meet you, and you're introducing yourself, but you're also showing that you're going to do your best. I'm going to give it my best, and I would like you to do the same. So let's both work hard together and make this a good match. そうですね。よろしくお願いします。はい。So these are some of just a few of the many examples that show how flexible and versatile よろしくお願いします is. So when you watch Japanese drama or movies, definitely I would like you to pay attention to the way よろしくお願いします used in different context. So that's it for today. Once again, I would like to thank you all for leaving comments and asking us questions. We really appreciate and we really enjoy reading your comments. So please continue to watch our videos and tell us what you think. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. ではまた今度。